shelter in the storm. I'm hiding in the blue, safe between the clouds. In the blue, where I can't be found. Was a soldier in the legions, fought against the demons, fought against the monsters made of gold. But they stormed across Arcadia, following the nature, washed away the place I once called home. I'm hiding in the blue, safe between the clouds. In the blue, where I can't be found. I'm hiding in the blue. I'm hiding in the blue. As time goes racing by, I'm wishing I could be fine, but I'm still so stuck on what used to be. Made a prison out of my mind, watch life as it goes by. Battle scarred my own worst enemy. I'm hiding in the blue.
All right, guys, I will be right back. I believe I'm hearing the doorbell. I gotta go let somebody in. 1 second.
Where I can't be found. I'm hiding in the blue. I'm hiding in the blue. Hiding in the blue. The world's passing by and I lost sense of time. I've gone numb, I miss the days when we were making legends. The days come and go. I'll wait through sun and snow for you to come and take me from this place and bring me home. In the blue, safe between the clouds. In the blue, where I can't be found. I'm hiding in the blue. Hiding in the blue. In the blue.
Okay, I am back. There we go. Sweet. All right. A little bit later than I was hoping. I was finishing up some last minute prep for this stream. Literally an hour before stream starts. I was like, I have a cool idea. And so I start working on the cool idea. And I'm like, I can do this in an hour. And then it took a little bit longer than I was expecting, but it's finished now. But yes, progress continues on this. I am trying to implement some spiral staircases. It's a little bit janky at the moment, but debating because railings help with not falling off, but also awkward. They don't actually connect to the staircase. Other than that, I'm happy with how it's coming along. I borrowed the honey block window idea from Tango Tech, from his Hermitcraft Season 9 starter base at the waypoint. Okay. On my way. Sure. It'd help if I actually message a person. Sure. Be there soon. Alright. Hurry, hurry, hurry. This cliff face is terrible to traverse. I should put in some ladders or something, but I've not gotten around to it yet. Because it is technically traversable, it's just very difficult, even being able to jump 2 blocks. Okay, let's see. How to get to the Costco. Ow. But yes, hello DJ, hello. Welcome to stream. Alright, and let me know if the music is too loud or if anything's janky with the volume. Okie dokie. Let me see. Okay, VC.
Acknowledge to preserve.
Hello.
Jackdaw.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Good to see you. I'm doing all right. How have you been?
I have been. I've learned new things, and that's good.
Okay. New good things, bad things, concerning things.
New truths that I had been doing my best to avoid.
Ah, I see. Is there anything I can do to help?
I may be looking for a great quantity of paper and leather or books in the future.
Okay, I can help with that.
I think I don't know this. I admit I hadn't quite prepared this conversation. I had gotten ahead of myself, but
no, it's fine. You don't have to tell me anything that is uncomfortable. It's fine.
I think that my world is gone. I think that the bone paths are gone. I don't know about the other places, but I went back down into the void shafts, and I looked at the remnants of the waypoint that's there. And I don't think someone is playing a very cruel trick. I think that's what's left.
Oh, okay. That is new information.
So
I'm very sorry to hear that. That must have been a difficult realization.
It was, but it's better to better to take information as it is instead of deluding yourself.
Better to know in the long run.
Better to know, so you can take actions accordingly.
Definitely. No, I'd be
So
interested. I'd be interested in hearing maybe more about what you found, but that doesn't have to be now. You said you were trying to find an ender chest?
Yeah, the one, because Stars found one down in the void shafts, and you said that it worked like if you put something in it, it's linked to you, and if you open it again, whatever you left in there, you'll find it. Nobody else can take it out.
Yeah. So there was one up there, where Sylph is living. Apparently, Moth took me up to look at it, but it is no longer there.
Interesting.
So, and I know that Stars doesn't have the one from down in the void shaft because that broke. They might know. They said they were going to. They said they were going to check in and get some stuff from the one up there, though. So they might know where it is. We could always
pay them a visit.
Yeah, I haven't been over there in a bit. But
you had some altercations with them in the past?
A little bit. It's not been too much of an issue lately. I think I've gotten enough information to determine exactly where fault lies for some of those misunderstandings.
Fault.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, they're a construct following orders, and I can't. There's no point in being angry at something for doing what it's designed to do, you know.
I suppose that's true.
And I've not.
Murder seems like a rather partial subject.
Just a little. I've not heard of any more murder recently, and from what I understand, at the very least, for the moment, in terms of what's back there, I think we should be all right. I don't think.
Butterflies.
Right. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if, to be fair, I might have been a bit hard on them. It's entirely possible that... Oh, well, look at them. They took it, didn't they?
Oh.
Either that or found a different one, but...
Do you think they would object to us using it?
I mean, probably not. It's... To be fair, it's not theirs anyway. They took it from Sylph without asking, so...
They took it from Sylph?
I mean, it was up next to Sylph's house, and when we went up there, Sylph was there and did not know where it had gone, so...
That feels...
I don't know. Maybe
suspicious?
Yeah. It's out in the open. I guess if
welcoming when people come by.
Right. I mean, there's always the option to take it back to Sylph if we need to. Oh, some of this will actually be useful.
Is there more in there? More of yours in there?
Yeah. There's nether quartz, which is intriguing to me because as far as I'm aware, I've not been to this world's nether. So that makes me wonder if there's some holdover from the previous world of the person.
Does it usually switch worlds?
Not that I'm aware of. It depends. It depends on the server. But yeah, I've got nether quartz, I've got some slime balls, some redstone blocks, some snow for some reason.
Snow.
Yes, because I am so desperately lacking in snow.
You have the most polar house out of anyone here.
I do. Here, let me go throw this bit of moss down. I need room to take stuff. But yeah, I'm curious to see if you have anything in yours.
I mean, it's well possible that there's nothing I don't remember.
Did you have an ender chest in your world?
No.
That wasn't technology that you had access to?
They may have existed, but not for curse breakers at least. There's a bit of a superstition, a caution about magic in general. But I don't know. Information is good, I suppose.
Yeah.
Regardless.
I mean, like you said, it's at the end of the day, it's better to know. Oh?
There's a lot here.
Okay, what sort of things?
Blaze rods. I'll be able to make potions.
Oh, that changes a lot of things, actually.
Music disc?
Oh, which one?
Far.
Oh, interesting. I'm not as familiar with that one. I
don't remember ever having a music disc. Oh. This is...
There's another bee just flew down in front of me.
Wants to be friends.
Hi there. Hello.
Maybe he's trying to open his ender chest.
Maybe. What do you have in there, hun?
Bees love it.
No, I've had a bit of a tragedy recently involving bees. I've been trying to farm honey for honey blocks, but without fail, I've lost about 12 of them to the void, and I kept trying to breed more, but they would just fly away. Even when I would try to keep all the flowers kind of away from the edge. They were determined. They were determined. I mean, who am I to deny them their freedom? Although, I mean, I'm sure it's not a fun existence down there.
Void bees.
Yeah, there's a bunch down near Stars. The spider spawner as well. I've
seen them in the void on the void shafts near my house as well.
Alright. But yeah, you said there's blaze rods in there, not just blaze powder?
Yes, there's a lot of blaze rods. More blaze rods than I have ever allocated.
Okay.
And this is... Well, I'm glad I didn't lose this. It must have.
That could be extremely useful. Also dangerous if the wrong person got their hands on the ability to brew their own potions. It could cause a lot of harm.
I mean, there are... does anyone else know how to brew potions?
There's a few people I wouldn't be surprised.
was just tossing things out of my inventory.
Yeah, the same. Goodbye, wheat seeds.
Littering. Participating a little.
Yes.
Doing a little bit of littering.
Apologies, stars. Forgive me. But yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing for people to have access to blaze powder, because you know, being able to have your own ender chest is certainly useful.
Or whimsy.
What? Sorry?
Weird. There's just a note in here. There's glass. And it says for whimsy.
Oh.
I guess we must have known each other.
That's interesting. Huh. Okay.
This is
I wouldn't just overall aesthetic-wise, I wouldn't have expected you guys to be from the same place, but that's interesting.
She's mentioned knowing things from the bone paths before.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, if people have access to blaze rods, I mean, they'd be able to brew their own potions, and they'd have essentially unlimited access to lapis for enchanting, and
can you create lapis through potion making?
No, you would trade for it with a cleric. And
we don't have a cleric though.
No, because you need a brewing stand.
If you could make a brewing stand, you could train it.
Yes.
A villager to
I'm
be
not
a
really
cleric.
sure how that works.
Interesting.
If they somehow use the brewing stand to create lapis or what.
Maybe it lets them mine lapis easier.
Maybe. But yeah, I just it's a pretty big responsibility, you know, the ability to craft things that can both heal and harm.
True.
And there are a few people in particular I know who I would not trust with that knowledge.
Who? Off the top of your head.
I mean, to be fair, I think Sleep already might have potion making access, so that may be a bit late.
That's
for
frustrating.
that.
He's been all his talk of community.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like there's many uses that we could have put potions to already.
Mm-hmm. No, on the one hand, it doesn't surprise me that he's keeping it hidden. On the other hand, I suppose I'd rather him be keeping that knowledge to himself than throwing it around willy-nilly.
True that it's not to be used lightly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I know a little about brewing potions, but it was never my area of expertise. It's a very, very delicate process, and
it is.
I mean, then you have access to zombie villagers, and that makes it that much easier to trade for weapons, and I don't know. I mean, there's only the to a certain degree the barn door is already open, shall we say. The cows have escaped. It's I don't know if that's the correct phrase. now that we know for sure that there are people on the server who intend each other harm, I just...
Who intends harm? I'm not doubting, I'm curious.
No, There's one in particular that I was asked to keep confidential, so I won't.
All right.
I won't go against that trust. I do know that there are certain people that Sleep views as potential threats to the community that he's trying to build.
Sleep seems like he views all and sundry as potential threats.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, in perfect frankness, I mean, I don't think August's intentions are malicious, but they're the lengths to which they're willing to go in pursuit of knowledge or on some level entertainment concern me. They've already obtained a relic of the end.
The thing that's in the lighthouse, the
yes.
bomb.
I have no idea where they got it or how, but that is extremely dangerous, and I would prefer them have as little access to things that could inflict harm as possible.
Achieve that. Well, I don't have
either to others or to themselves. I don't trust their self-preservation enough to be sure that they wouldn't either inadvertently or intentionally do something that would be harmful to themselves.
No. I don't think August is malicious either, but I don't.
No.
I see that there's permanent harm that you can do with potions.
Mm-hmm.
All too easily.
Yes.
I think there's enough here that everybody could make brewing stands.
Mm-hmm.
Brewing potions was not my specialty. It was an element of my trade, but not the main one. But if I brew potions and I give them to everybody, I only have the ingredients here to brew potions, healing potions, regeneration potions. I don't intend to brew other kinds.
No, I think that could be a potential solution. You know, and it wouldn't have to be a thing of you kind of using it as leverage over anyone. You're just ensuring that the more dangerous side of your craft isn't accessible to anyone who might not take the same precautions that you've learned.
True. I'm happy to help. If August wants to incorporate, investigate, but I agree that it's probably best not to. If the raw materials remain in my hands.
So, a thought. How many brewing stands do you think you would need for a brewing operation? Just one, or would it be more useful to have several?
Potentially several in case, I mean, in the case of the ender chest, we've already had to chase one down. But I guess the more you make, the more it's possible that if I leave one around, I mean, things have the tendency to disappear.
So
I suppose just one.
So what I'm thinking is create whatever you need for the potion operation, store it in a secure location, and then the rest of the blaze rods, if you turn those into blaze powder, then even if someone were to get their hands on them, they wouldn't actually be able to brew potions without the brewing stands.
True.
But then the blaze powder would still be useful to you for brewing potions. You wouldn't be losing that functionality. It would just be an extra layer of safety.
There'd be no reason why anyone else would need the blaze powder or want it without the ability to make potions.
Yeah, except for an ender chest maybe.
Can you make ender chests with these?
Yes, I believe it's 8 obsidian and then blaze powder.
That would be useful.
So that would be something that other people would potentially find useful as well.
I have no problem.
But you don't need it in blaze rod form to do that.
Right. So we refine it to the powder.
Yes.
And that will keep anyone from being able to make potions of their own. I don't, as you said, I don't want to exercise power over.
No, of course not. It would be a community resource. Just
leave them in the chests in the waypoint and let everyone know.
Sure. You're just ensuring that it's a resource that can only be used to help.
Not to harm.
Yeah. I think that seems completely reasonable.
I'd prefer that Haven stay the way it is and not be altered by mislaid magic.
Yeah,
Seems reasonable.
Is that? Can you use potions for curses?
You can. They can certainly be components in curses, and also people, occasionally accidentally curse themselves with potions. Mixing them or using them, traces can remain in your bones and body if the proper precautions aren't taken, and that can lead to unintentional curses.
Yeah.
Tangles of magic.
Yeah, I think that's definitely something to avoid if we can. I would hate to see anyone get hurt.
Me as well.
Do you have a secure location that you have access to?
I have a couple hiding places.
Okay, because I do have one little tucked away spot that I've created that might be.
You seem like a professional at hiding things.
I'm still doing a bit of work. I want to make it a little bit more concealed. Eggs.
Right. More chickens.
But yeah, I can show you, and I can expand the space a little bit as well. Right now it's mainly just for storing my redstone equipment.
I would love to see.
Oh, Oz is online.
I wonder if they would be interested in this.
Perhaps.
Actually, I want to talk to them about it.
About potions specifically, or?
They're a scientist, and also I think they might have some interest.
Yeah,
I think I promised them
possibility.
Something way back when we first met.
Mm-hmm. No, that
I promised you potions as well. I do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to provide them.
Of course, of course. No, only in as much as your resources will allow, of course. I know it's ultimately
does seem like
finite.
a finite resource.
Mm-hmm.
At least until we can access the Nether, if we can
Mm-hmm.
ever access the Nether.
Yeah. But no, that would be extremely useful. Thank you. Appreciate that.
No problem.
Alright, so the only other person online right now is Oz, so we shouldn't have to worry about anybody wandering around nearby. Let's see.
Your house looks fantastic.
Thank you.
You've
One
been
second.
busy.
I just gotta. If you want to stand here, you may need to place a dirt block or something.
Where here? Here?
Right here.
Here, one sec.
And then I don't mind anything yet or at all.
Right.
1 second. Come on.
Oh.
And then it shuts back up. And yeah, for the moment it's a bit awkward because the lever needs to be activated in order for the door to be closed. So I had to kind of put an extra layer of dirt over it. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more elegant. But for now it works all right. You just have to remember to put the dirt back.
Quite impressive.
And so yeah, I could definitely expand behind this and create a whole little I'm not sure what you would call it, lab, brewing station operation, something like that.
Yeah, a lab seems appropriate.
But yeah, it's pretty tucked away in here. I don't think too many people come around this side very often. Should be pretty safe.
This is, you enter it by
yeah, the lever up there, yeah, that shuts it, and then that opens it. Like I said, it's not as elegant as I want it to be yet. I built it, and then
piece of redstone.
Thank you. Yeah, it's nicely compact. It wasn't entirely from my own head. I was following some of the designs that I remember from my own studies, I suppose. The knowledge is there. I don't remember entirely
where you found it,
who taught me how to do it, or which books or texts.
Familiar.
But yeah, for the moment, this is a pretty nicely secure area. I can, and then once I figure out how to conceal the lever a bit more effectively, I think I can really make it blend into the landscape. But
we'll have everything tucked away.
Yeah. So if you're amenable, I think this could be a nice little spot. It's not in either of our bases, so if someone were poking around trying to find our stuff, they wouldn't necessarily think to look here.
That makes sense. It seems good and a good idea to me. This is close enough to my house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not too far of a walk.
Be walkable. We could put an ender chest down here.
Oh, definitely. That would be a great idea.
If that's because that means it wouldn't be accessible to anyone other than me or us.
Yeah, that would be. Actually, I need to get some obsidian, but that would be, if I could have a little bit of blaze powder to make one of those, that would be extremely useful.
How many? How many? do you-
It's just one.
There you go.
Oh.
You can make 2 ender chests if you want.
Excellent. Then I can have stuff. I can transport stuff a little bit more easily between locations. That's extremely helpful.
I would, if I could barter for some obsidian as well at some point. I don't think
Of
I
course.
found any yet on the server.
Yeah, it's I can definitely get some for you. I have to. There's not a whole lot of lava pools, but I do have
Actually,
a lava.
There's a lava pool by my house.
Oh, is there?
I think so. Yeah, there's one right outside. Actually,
Okay.
it appeared one day.
Really? Then that could be an option. We would just need to. I mean, you could pour water on it, and that turns everything to obsidian, or take some of it and place it elsewhere, and then make it block by block. But either way, I think you get about the same amount.
And you need 8 blocks of it for an ender chest.
Yes, yeah. And I can definitely get you
Alright.
some. I just have to remember where I put it. 'Cause I know I use
a lot of things going on.
Yeah, I inadvertently gave a bunch to Lux, making an attempted nether portal, and then he was just kind of like, these are mine now.
He claimed a royal.
I mean, I don't know that he said it.
over
I don't know that he said as much, but it was kind of like, yep, this is part of the decor now. So I just have to get some more. It's fine.
An aristocrat.
Yeah. But no,
Anything you let them see.
I can work on opening this space out a little bit. I'll have to go in and like double check and make sure that I'm not destroying anything crucial before I start mining willy-nilly.
That makes sense.
But yeah, I think that could work.
I hope
Oh!
this will. Someone? Oh, you just.
I just got bumped off the edge. It's fine. I'm good.
I think
do you
that
have
it would
an extra piece of dirt?
Oh yes.
Thank you. Yeah, and then I marked it with the tulip and the torch for now, to kind of get a sense of where on the cliff face it is.
So you don't have to dig through the whole cliff face.
Right, because I am not good at remembering where I've put things. But no, I mean, having access to healing potions and I mean, slow fall could be extraordinarily useful for certain people.
Really a very good point.
No, there's definitely a lot of resources that could be offered.
You need phantom membranes for slow fall.
I believe so. Which is a little tricky, but yeah. I mean, probably the safest way to get it would be from cats.
Oh, that's a good point. I do have cats.
If you have a pet cat and you let it like chill with you when you sleep, then sometimes it'll bring you phantom membranes. I don't know how. Cats out here killing phantoms in the night.
They're just
impressive.
that talented.
I guess so. But yeah, I've been to do that as well, just for Navin. I'm not sure if their wings will need any upkeep, but I was going to offer at the very least.
It's a good. How is Navin? I haven't seen them in a.
Navin's doing
Okay.
well. Yeah, we explored a pillager outpost together. That was very fun.
Oh.
It was a little disappointing in terms of loot. There was some seeds, if I remember correctly, and we got some banners, and there wasn't really much beyond that.
Not very lucrative pillagers.
Yeah, decent
pillagers.
for experience. But like at a certain point, you almost kind of feel bad because they're living in such squalor.
Poorly pillaged villagers.
Yeah, clearly not very successful in the pillaging department. But yeah, no, we did that.
Hang on. I've made.
Oh no, what happened?
I created a pillar of dirt that will let mobs over into.
Oh no!
the village.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, I was thoughtless.
Do you know who this llama belongs to?
The one that's wandering out by the
The one that's
front of the
tied.
village?
The one that's tied here.
I do not.
It just kind of appeared, and it's not
Maybe
named.
a wandering trader left it.
Maybe
Went into the gas station and left it
It
here.
was like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave the llama here. Maybe?
Or maybe whoever is building this mushroom.
Maybe.
Here,
That's
it's their
possible.
ride.
Yeah.
Does it have anything in its pockets?
Uh,
Can you look in the llama's pockets if you don't own it?
if you haven't befriended it, then I don't think so. It also doesn't have a chest saddle, like something to hold items. So it's just a llama. It's very strange. I mean, there's been a lot of kind of odd things popping up around the village lately.
Yeah, I agree.
The bamboo, I
Why
don't
is
think
there bamboo everywhere?
I'm not imagining it, right? There's more.
There's more bamboo. Yeah,
it's been getting worse.
New.
Okay, it's not just me.
New initiative.
No,
New,
I remember back when there was like
decoration.
maybe besides the bit behind the funeral home, there was maybe like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I remember the patch behind the funeral home.
And now there's just
becoming quite
it's
a jungle.
everywhere. And I don't know what the purpose is. I mean, if somebody really needs sticks that badly, this is not the most efficient way to farm them.
Single sticks of bamboo everywhere.
Yeah. Or if they need like scaffolding, it's not condensed in such a way to make it easy to harvest. It's just like it's just sprouting up of its own accord, which is impossible. But I'm not sure who would be wanting to. Maybe Moth.
Feels like Moth would build it, would plant it.
Moth. Yeah, you're right. Moth would do it more efficiently than this.
They built the farm, the tree farm.
Yeah, Moth would farm bamboo in the most elegant and time-efficient way possible.
Yes.
And put us all to shame.
This is true.
But no, it's odd.
It is. Jackdaw, do you know things about weapons?
A little bit. Any weapons in particular?
Take a look at this one.
Okay. Inrid's axe. Inrid?
Yeah,
Alright, I mean, it's a decent axe. It's got Unbreaking and Smite 5. I guess somebody was really worried about undead mobs.
Yeah.
Fire Aspect 2. Yeah, I mean, it's not diamond, but enchantment wise, it's pretty decent.
Didn't have diamonds back on the bone paths.
Oh, really?
Curse breakers didn't. No, that was a resource that was reserved to people who were a bit less likely to die in the woods.
Oh, well, that seems a bit. I'd argue that the people who are likely to die in the woods would probably need the diamonds more, but that's just me. That's
Yeah,
me. What do I know? I'm no curse breaker.
I mean, when you're sending things out when you're walking the paths, no, it got resources too. hold. This is my partner's axe. My
Oh, from back home?
companion. Yeah. I thought I'd lost it. I made them a promise that I'd return it to them. Eventually. I hope...
You think there's any possibility that they made it here? Somewhere? I mean, it's possible, right?
Do you know anything about ghosts?
Ghosts.
Or echoes?
I mean, it's not something that I have any personal experience with. I guess I'm not... Oh, skeleton. I guess I'm not really, sure? Oh, careful. I don't want to hit you. There we go. I mean... Yeah, it's not something that I've ever encountered, at least that I can remember. I mean, in terms of, like, spirits, I mean, non-corporeal beings, I guess Vexes might count on some level. I don't know if that's necessarily the same thing. No, I mean, definitely not my area of expertise as far as unexplained things go. Did your world have ghosts? As like an established thing?
There were remnants and things of that nature. Remnants and curses. Be thought of as ghosts, certain curses, but not ghosts particularly. Ghost is sort of I was separated from... I didn't remember their name until recently. It was something that... It was just gone, but I found it. August found it down in the void shafts.
Oh, the name that you couldn't read?
Inrid.
Inrid.
And this is their axe. And they're not gone. Something went very wrong. Before Haven, before any of us ended up here, when we were still on the bone paths, and something bad happened and they were shattered.
What, like, physically?
In soul? So they're with me? They're not here, but they also aren't here. They're sometimes more present than other times. It's like the magic tore them apart into thousands of little pieces. And I've been trying to put them back together ever since. And it's like they don't experience... I think, I'm not sure, they don't seem to experience time the way I do. It's more of a everything all at once, maybe, sort of thing. Or some things sometimes, and sometimes they're not there at all.
So whatever happened to them kind of upset their connection, not just to like the corporeal world, but also just their experience of time and everything. That's
Exactly.
That's a lot.
Yes, it's things. It was a very, very bad mistake.
Mm-hmm.
They say hello, actually.
To you?
To
Or-
you, while they were listening in.
Oh, hello, Inrid. Nice to meet you, I suppose. You have a very good partner.
Thank you. So I've been keeping it to myself. I mean, it's not
Mhm.
exactly.
Not
scope of-
exactly dinner time conversation.
Precisely. And
Hi. I have a shattered maybe ghost that haunts my waking hours. It's
Yes.
not necessarily the thing to lead with.
No. But I'm hoping because I found their name and
Mhm.
I can say it again.
Mhm.
I can say Inrid and
Mhm.
think it, and that I can help fix.
Mhm.
I can fix them, and I can help everyone else.
Mhm.
I mean, you have blanks, things that you can't think about or say,
Mhm.
and I think we can fix that.
That's the information is still there. It's just locked.
Blocked. Yeah, exactly.
That's very interesting. How did that happen exactly? You said you were with August, and they read it
Yes.
for you.
Oh, they're excited that I've told somebody about them.
Oh.
They think they're a very sexy conversation piece.
I mean, if they can, I guess I don't have to tell you to tell them if they can hear. I'm quite endeared.
They were endearing person.
Mm-hmm. And you have something of theirs now, right? The axe.
I do.
Is that?
I do.
You said that things with like a connection to a person can sometimes.
You're right.
Do you think that could? You said you're looking for a way to help them. If there's some way to undo whatever was
closer,
done, yeah.
Help restore. It's a good idea. I hadn't thought of using something like that. I mean, it's sort of a mundane ritual. The things that I'd tried before were going very deep into, at least from what I remember.
Yeah.
Curse breaker, minutia, but that would be a good start.
Yeah. Sometimes it's the simple answer that ends up getting at the root of the problem. Worth a try, at least.
Yeah.
Just based on what you've told me about how all of that works. Have you done any more thinking about what we talked about?
Yes, I've been drawing up some plans. I've been thinking about the ways that we used to do it back home, and I think I could set up a ritual if you'd like that.
Okay, I would like that.
It works differently. I mean, hopefully Morgan is alive, and that's different than trying to get in contact with a presence or a ghost or a haunting or a curse, but you may be able to find some thread to follow.
Yeah.
You okay? Jackdo?
Can you read this?
Yeah, one sec.
I mean, you can hand me
have to
something
clear
if
out
you want.
inventory
I'm
space,
sorry.
Research log 1017991. Proposed research into potential links between the Chernoff anomaly and changes in geothermal and seismic activity on server 9601. The Palisades, that's your home. Grant proposal by Division of Marine Biology and Oceanic Science. Seismic tremors observed within. That's illegible. That's
Yeah, it's some parts of it are wrong. I can't. It's corrupted.
Corruption?
Yeah.
The authors intend to demonstrate a connection between the Palisades' atypical oceanic seismic activity and the a server anomaly documented by the Interrealm Research Commission for the not insignificant connection between. More research is necessary to determine whether a relationship is causal or more correlative. Topographical map detailing major fault lines along the Midas Trench. Radiation, long-term environmental effects. This is a lot of words that I don't understand. Seismographic record.
But it's not just me. It's messed up for you too.
It is. It's. Oh, you were thinking that this might be.
I wasn't sure if it was.
No, this is
connected or similar.
Deep dark. This is completely incomprehensible to me.
Yeah,
I'm not apocalyptic event.
I am not.
Hang on, this.
I mean, it means nothing to me either. It was in my ender chest. I'm not.
It reminds me. Oh, thank you.
Yep. No, you're fine.
It reminds me. Wait, come. I have something that feels connected to that. Maybe.
Oh, really?
I found it down. It was one of the things that we found down in the void chest. Down in the remnants.
Oh,
the
really?
void shafts, I mean. I've been collecting everything that I've found. Let's see. This one. It seems like a fragment of research on this world, on Haven, but coached in similar language.
What is its purpose? These areas of remote originate from the time before civilization.
And it's full of similar holes.
Interesting. And this was down in the void shafts?
It was in a chest, not connected to any of the particular.
But no, you're right. That does, like, the language does seem similar.
Maybe it's a piece of how we got here. Do you recognize those words, like seismographic and?
Well, seismographic refers to shifts in the earth, the sort of things that would cause earthquakes.
Oh, like an earthquake.
Yes.
Earth activity.
And then geothermal would be geo meaning earth, thermal meaning heat. So it sounds like they were experiencing earthquakes and odd changes in temperature underground, maybe, or
in the world,
underwater. It says marine biology and oceanic sciences. Yeah,
There was something in
Sorry?
one of the other books that we found down in the. I think you read this one, but down in the void, something about a world where these strange patches of darkness were appearing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most of it that is unrelated, but there's a mention of parts of the world becoming inaccessible.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that actually has. That sort of thing wasn't totally uncommon on the bone paths, just by virtue of what they were.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean, it could be connected if there were things happening across multiple servers. And can I see the other book again? The one about this place?
yeah, they're all in here. One sec. Oops. Oh no, that's and yet another one. I found one also when I was exploring with Noggin once.
Mm-hmm.
There's the one about Haven.
Okay, so this it seems like the realms no particular order exist in the same place over top each other. Law and world generation. So if something was happening, some sort of code flaw or fundamental break in reality or something that was affecting multiple worlds,
Right.
and maybe if it was connected to the void somehow. Do you think
the void can cause?
I mean, it's in most worlds it's people are protected from it via bedrock. You can't access it, but it is there. Sort of the I mean, I was never much of a scientist, but I believe it was thought to have some connection to the sort of code ether of a given world.
So the void always exists even in worlds where it's not evident.
I think normally it's not something that really comes up very much. It's more of a if you manage to get to it, you've done something pretty bad. But if people were aware that something was wrong across multiple worlds, and we're trying to use this place to fix it or understand it or something.
Trying to use this place.
It's
like a
possible.
A test.
I mean, that's kind of. I mean, I think it's plausible. If the just sheer amount of void in this world made it maybe an accelerated test subject of sorts, if they were trying to understand what the effects of the void were having. I don't.
That's fascinating. And how did we end up here? Hypothetically.
I don't know. I had forgotten. I'd forgotten that.
Oh,
Oh goodness.
That scared me.
At least we're underground. I could see the lightning flash though. That was
Safe
ominous.
from the rain.
I had forgotten about the void and like. I mean, obviously not forgotten about it entirely, but
not forgotten about ours.
Right, but the fact that it does
Always
exist. There. It does exist. It's just normally worlds generate in such a way to protect players from it, because I mean if you manage to get yourself trapped under there, I mean I would from what I understand it's similarly a death sentence as to how it is here. I think sometimes certain worlds would or certain people looking to, I guess, break things to their own advantage would sometimes try to access it deliberately, but generally speaking, it's more so, you know, it's like, I mean, it's kind of like the sky and heavens above us, you know, it exists, but it doesn't, like, the stars aren't generally having like a direct impact on day-to-day life, you know. It's just
aside from
there.
The orbital.
It's just there, and if you were able to get up there, then you'd probably die.
That makes sense. Usually contained.
You've usually got some form of threshold up there as well. I mean it's the same with the Nether, albeit a bit different. If you get up on top, it's not void so much as it is just
endless rock,
barren. But no, I don't.
Interesting.
I don't know why I would have forgotten about that, unless it was important, and the void was like
specific.
If the void didn't want us to remember about how it functions, or
only important things were taken from us.
Mm-hmm. That is interesting.
The negative space will tell us what's important, almost.
Mm-hmm. No, if that's the case, though, then I mean, I'm concerned that continuing to tamper with the void without understanding exactly what's going on, I mean, it could very well make things worse if the void itself is what was causing worlds to break or corrupt. I mean, not that this world could necessarily get much more broken, but I
mean, it does seem like parts of this world were destroyed. There's the village that me and Navin and Moth found floating in the void, that like the void is swallowed up.
This almost reads as though whoever was writing it believed that, I mean, this isn't the predominant theory from what I understand, but it's talking about it like the different worlds, different servers, that they physically exist in the same location, but just on top of each other, almost different layers of reality, which
That's
I mean, it's a strange theory. I
baffling.
I don't think I've ever met anyone who actually believes that, but I guess it would explain why everything seems so mashed together if certain bits
Parts of
from
this and
certain
parts of
worlds came through, almost like it all got smushed together and only certain things survived. I don't know.
Terrifying.
I cannot begin to overstate how much I am not a scientist.
But
Why do
there-
I have research papers? Where did I get
they're important at
these?
some point. There are scientists on the server though. There's Oz and
Mhm.
August and
Right.
Aster. I haven't met Aster. If we show, this seems like information that everyone should know. I mean, not that it's information that's very easy to parse, but it does pertain to all of us. If we take it to Oz or August or Aster, all of them, maybe one of them will know how to decipher it.
Mm-hmm. The Void, the book that I have talks about. I mean, it's nigh incomprehensible, but it talks about radiation and
Like the withering.
or the void itself, and projected data something eventually become uninhabitable. More nonsense. Class G apocalyptic event. I mean, whoever wrote these certainly seemed to think they were looking at the end of the world. It's a bit
Class G apocalyptic event.
I
Have they seen enough apocalyptic events to classify them?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes worlds crash or corrupt to the point where they're inaccessible. It's not unheard of. It's normally not so dramatic. It's more so just you can it's just cut off.
Just gone.
Right. I don't know.
Beyond.
A server anomaly documented by the Inter-Realm Research Commission.
Inter-Realm Commission?
Right, so... Okay, so if this was something that people across multiple servers were aware of and working on, that might explain part of why it... whatever happened meant all of these places and people from different worlds ending up together. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's more places like this. Maybe the layers of reality or whatever just got broken to bits, and now there's
scattered
tons of puzzle pieces from different puzzles just scattered across of everything.
Maybe we could access the others.
Maybe. I mean, I guess it's I mean, theoretically, I guess it's not so different from the Nether. I mean, that's the traditional understanding is that it's there's a physical connection between this world and that world, but to extrapolate that to the whole everything is, I mean, I don't that would imply that there's that this is what's left of all those places.
Just Haven.
Just Haven or places like it.
Just us.
Just us.
Why us? I mean, if you have research about this, and I'm a curse breaker, and August is a scientist, and Oz is a scientist, and Aster's a scientist, and Sleep seems to know a lot of things about a lot of things.
He's been, from what I gather, he's well traveled. It wouldn't shock me in the slightest. It's
Could we?
Possible. I mean, it is a disproportionately high percentage of scientists to the overall population. If Oz and August and Aster were working on this research, these void experiments,
I mean, demonstrably fascinated with the void.
Yeah, maybe it's some sort of some subconscious holdover from that.
I don't know.
I just don't understand. I mean, there's a lot that I don't remember, but I am very, very confident that I did not write this.
Maybe it was like a research text you were reading.
Maybe? I mean, maybe it was something that Morgan was looking into.
Was he?
He wasn't. I don't know. I mean, like I said, we grew up on a farm. There wasn't. I mean, besides really kind of basic redstone engineering, there wasn't a whole lot of.
We weren't casting curses or colliding worlds.
No, and I mean, wherever it is that all of the other stuff that I know comes from, I mean, maybe I forgot that my brother became a void scientist with an interest in marine biology. It's possible.
That seems like
I
the
don't
intersection of those two things exactly.
I mean, I certainly have no interest in studying the ocean. It's about as far from my interests as it is possible to get. You said.
Sorry.
When you were first reading the book, you said you read the. You said the Palisades, and then did I say that to you at some point? Did I say that's what?
I may have
Did
gotten out of character slip about what I know in character and what I know out of character.
We're making it work. We're making it work. We're making it work.
Okay.
We're making it work.
We're making it work.
We're making it work.
All right. We're rolling with it then.
Yes.
It sounded.
Did you remember me telling you that at some point? I don't.
That is the name of the world that you come from, right? The Palisades? It's urban.
It sounds familiar.
There's walls.
I mean, it doesn't sound not familiar, I guess.
You never mentioned that to me before?
I don't, maybe? Unless, I mean, who knows? Maybe the void is still screwing with our memories, and who knows? We can't trust reality anymore. Great, love it. Exciting. Nothing we know is real.
No, we can't. I think there is things that we know are real. And we are experiencing this world.
Mm-hmm.
and there's a logical course of events that led us to one, from one to another. Whether it is a curse or a piece of science that I certainly don't understand.
Yeah. I mean, normally I wouldn't be inclined to say this, but under the circumstances, I'm more inclined to trust your word on this than my own. If this is at the heart of whatever it is that I can't remember, then it's possible that there's still some kind of ongoing interference.
Then keeping.
So if I did remember at some point, I don't know. It's strange. And palisades. What is a palisade?
It's a type of we have them in. They exist on the bone paths as well. They're like fortifications, at least colloquially, as I know. They're fortifications like in castles and
okay.
They're used to defend from above.
Oh. So, all right, that's. I don't remember any castles where any place that I can recall.
Said it was agrarian.
Right, and land very not ocean. I mean, like I know what an ocean is. I know how I can picture one. I just if this is the place that I can't remember, then I want to figure out how to remember it. There's got to be something, right? If you were able to recall bits of knowledge that had been hidden from you, there has to be some way to unlock it. Maybe we just need the right person to read the book, or
there must be, or maybe someone can decipher the book, the parts of the book that are corrupted.
Maybe
I am reaching out to Morrigan.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe there's somebody who knows how to read whatever this is, whatever happened to the text.
We can go. You're part of Sir August would be willing to take a look at it.
Right, August.
There's Oz. I haven't seen them in a bit, but
yeah, I think I'd be more inclined
to. I've been warned away from talking to Aster.
Yeah, I've still not met them. I've heard people mention them. I've seen a few utterly incomprehensible messages from their communicator.
Yes, I think I've seen those as well.
Beyond that, no idea. So yeah, of the three, I think I'd be more inclined to talk to Oz. I think at least at first, I think they can probably offer discretion and maybe some insight. It sounded like their world was fairly technologically advanced, or at least technologically proficient.
They seem to have to be.
You have to find them though. I'm not sure where they've been. I've not seen them at Jurassic Park or at their observatory, or I mean they popped in just a bit ago, but then they left, and I don't know what they've been doing or why they've not been. As far as I know, I've not been able to find anyone that has really been in contact with them. I'm a little bit concerned, but
I made them a promise about the potions a while back.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll reach out, I'll try to fulfill my half of that and see if they're...
Okay.
See if they would be interested.
Yeah. Here's your book back. You said you're keeping them all in that chest down there?
Yeah, I
Okay.
have,
Oh, inventory management again.
inventory management. My beloveds.
Oh no.
Hang on, I'm just gonna drop these signs here. And put my book back.
But yeah.
Do you have
Hmm?
Do you have a single piece of cobblestone?
I have many pieces of cobblestone.
Could I have one piece of cobblestone?
You may absolutely have one piece of cobblestone.
That's wrong.
It is behind you.
Oh my gosh, I need to put more chests down here. Death and destruction. Oh, thank you for leaving all of those chickens in my...
The cooked chicken? Yeah, of course.
I
can't really do much with it myself.
It's very welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I did not commit mass murder to obtain it, I promise.
I believe you.
I traded for it, I swear.
And look at this. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. We've got ourselves a brewing stand.
Oh, can I see? A brewing stand and blaze powder, and I can provide bottles if necessary. And I've been collecting spider eyes. I still have that one piece of nether wart you gave me, but no real way of
harvesting nether wart.
Oh, have you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I've got a fair amount now. There's also more in my ender chest. I didn't take it out yet because I have a bunch growing here and a bunch growing at my house.
Mm-hmm. No, that could be extremely useful, and I don't remember. I don't remember all the potion recipes off the top of my head. I have.
I need to sit down and draw them out again.
Yeah, I can get some glistering melon slices.
That would be excellent.
You.
I have a couple, but I have not that many.
Yeah, I've got farmers I can trade with them for. They're not too expensive.
You're welcome.
And then what else is there? There's like
I can
rabbit's
make some
feet.
magma cream.
Oh, can you?
Rabbit's feet. Because I have some slime balls.
Oh, can you make it out of regular slime?
You can make it out of blaze pattern slime balls.
Really? Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, I just found that out right now.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay, we can make fire res potions.
Which will be useful.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean, not that there's like a ton of lava all over the place, but if we do find a way to access the nether at some point, it would be better to go in having the fire res potions rather than having to try to hunt down some magma cubes first.
Yeah, it'll be beneficial to our success in gathering more potion ingredients.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yeah. I mean, definitely helps with blazes. I have clear memory of that from experience.
Inred was good at guarded our expeditions into the nether. Was good at dealing with those types of things.
Mm-hmm. A good fighter or navigator, both?
Fighter, a good navigator.
Survivalist?
A good survivalist. They were very strong.
Okay. No, it sounds like you guys were a really good team.
We were.
A lot of complementary strengths.
We were the best. If you ever find any information about souls or things like that, I would.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm meaning to restart that particular research. There's a lot of things that we don't understand.
Yeah, the list of things we do not know is quite long and growing. Yeah, I might need to. I might need to put some of my other projects on hold. I've been doing a lot of building lately, just for lack of other things to do. But I have no idea what to do with any of this information. But
that's
at the very least, where
I am at as well.
There's got to be someone that knows more about what this means, and maybe, if we understand what this place is, or how it came to be. Okay, worst case scenario, there's no home, no place to go back to.
Yes.
At the
worst case scenario.
Absolute worst case scenario.
We're the only people left.
Yeah, that would suck. I certainly hope not. I certainly hope not. But bracing for the worst case scenario where there's 20 of us and maybe some more scattered around elsewhere. It would at least be useful to understand how this world works, to understand if there might be the possibility that we could. It's beyond. It's beyond my capabilities by a long shot, but maybe being able to generate a new one.
A new world? Can you do that?
There are artificially generated worlds, worlds that were
really
created for specific purposes, and I don't remember much about how it works, but I know that I think it was mainly more of an indulgence than anything toward a functional purpose. More of a hey, we can create a world that is just flower forest, and look at all the flowers and the bees.
For fun?
I don't remember. I remember that it's a thing, and that if you wanted to, you could make a world that was like just desert, or just ocean, or things like that, and I don't know, use it for resources or tourism.
Magic.
It was something that very, very few people would have had the ability to do, from what I understand. It was. It's not just, oh, I'm gonna create a new world full of life, bam, here it is. But
we spent so much time on the bone paths trying to salvage one. We didn't even really understand. We knew that there were others somewhere, but not easily accessible to us. Not.
Oh God, that's horrifying.
We didn't think we could leave.
That is getting worse. Do you see that?
I am. I've been keeping an eye.
That is horrifying.
In the scope of things to keep an eye on, I talked to Sleep about it.
You talked to Sleep again?
I did. He appeared here. As he's wont to do. And he did not know. He suggested that I talk to Oz about it, but he didn't. He seemed to have some limited information and told me that I needed to earn it if I wanted it. But was concerned about
that sounds like him.
Was concerned that this might be something eating into the server.
Great. So this world has problems too.
Oh, this is a
Great.
lot of things to deal with.
Hate this, hate this, hate
Well,
this. I'm gonna go back and work on my house.
No
No more void, no.
Sleep on this.
Maybe. Yeah. Back to building and denying that there are any issues with our current situation. No,
Take care
no.
of this
In seriousness, no. This is important, but
We'll figure it out.
yeah,
There's
I certainly hope so. Maybe. Look, you know, I wouldn't say this unless I genuinely meant it. Maybe Sleep's right.
about
Maybe the best, most logical course of action is to try to get everyone together in one place and figure out what information everyone has and just.
It's a good idea.
I don't know.
If we got everyone together, we could tell everyone what we found.
Or at
See
least,
if
you know,
they
as much of it as is helpful and not likely to cause panic or anything like that.
That's true.
No, I'm not.
I don't want to scare people too much.
I'm not holding out for a quaint little utopia in the middle of this hellscape, but it could, as a tactic for acquiring information, it might be useful to play along with that, at least for the time being, and see if it yields anything.
I have no problem with that. Sleep doesn't seem to particularly like me, but
which is baffling to me.
Particularly,
you are arguably one of the hardest people to dislike that I have met here.
Well, I mean, he seems like curse breakers in general are not. He's not fond of them. And me in particular, he doesn't think that I'm up to scratch.
Well, like I said, I think he's gotten around in terms of realm travel, which, again, loath as I am to admit it, may prove useful. But it's fine. We are adults. We are adults. We are reasonable. We are practical. We can work with the resources that we have and not feud unnecessarily in ways that undermine our own goals. No, it's like I said before about stars. You asked why I was nice to them when you guys came over to visit the shop. I mean, you know, regardless of your private feelings on a person, sometimes the most strategic course of action is to, you know, to play nice, at least for the time being. So
True,
maybe that's the strategy for now.
That's the move going forward. I'm willing to work with Sleep. I'm willing to work with anyone.
Yeah.
If it helps people.
Yeah. And I mean, who knows? Maybe having everyone all together, it can be a little bit easier to watch for people who might want to start trouble.
True.
Everyone's so. I mean, there are some people I haven't seen in ages. There are some people I haven't seen at all. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're planning.
Quite scattered.
I don't know if they're secretly like scheming in some lair with stacks and stacks of fire charges and dynamite. What?
I don't think that that's likely.
You're probably right.
If anyone has lots and lots of fire charges and dynamite, it's definitely you. I don't think anyone else, I haven't met anyone else who is as vehemently dedicated to resource gathering, other than perhaps Ren.
That's, yeah.
And Ren is a child.
Ren is a child. I don't see Ren deliberately blowing anything up.
Box, so I think
Ren would definitely give someone a gift box full of dynamite if they asked for it, though. So
that's true, but I don't think they should be handling dynamite in the first place.
No.
They do seem to take care of themselves.
But no, you're right. It's fine.
There's reasons to be suspicious of people. There's people who are unfriendly, and there's people who've taken actions that have been harmful, but it's better not to do the thing that Sleep does and come off to people. Treat people as though they're untrustworthy to start with.
It's true. Doesn't serve anybody. You're correct.
It's in our best interest to pull information.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm okay to play that strategy for now. I think.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I've got to head out.
Okay. No, I should as well. But this was productive, I think.
Thank you for
resources,
unlocking all these things
information that we don't have anything to do with yet. That like, it certainly seems relevant.
Yeah. We know more now.
Maybe this is. I'm reluctant to call it a turning point, but maybe this is a step toward actually making progress.
A turning point, a point of progress. Feels right to me.
It's something, at least something to stave off the nihilism of existential futility and dread and terror and no, this is great. I'm gonna go gather some more resources.
Good luck, guys.
And
if you need company, I'm around.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But yes, time to go distract myself with mining and farming and I think you're right. This is for another day.
It is for another day.
But no, stay
Stories
well.
Stories are good for that. You as well.
And yeah, we should confer soon about the potions and about the research and all of that.
I agree.
So yeah, I will.
Inred says goodbye as well.
Oh, goodbye, Inrid. As stated previously, a pleasure to meet you, and I hope to meet you in person someday, if that's something that can be achieved. I will take my leave then.
Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Okay. Amazing. I guess we should, oh, my anvil broke. Okay, the Nether Star I can understand. The book I have no idea. Nether quartz useful, redstone useful, slime useful. Why snow? Where did the snow come from? Why was I... Snow is a terrible block to build with. It is functionless. It's cold. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Huh. But yeah, the nether quartz will be useful. I know Novin's got some redstone projects as well, so... right, anvil. The blaze powder, we're gonna want to keep that. I want to keep that safe. Wait, no, I don't need to name it. I need to sign it. It's not, I mean, it's not my book, but what's it called? Research log 07.991. It's too long! Amazing. I guess... 07.991. There. Now it's, now the information is, now it can't be edited, or deleted, or... I should probably make a copy of it. I don't have any books and quills, though, and I think you need an actual, like, a writable book. Yep, no, that does nothing. Okay. The Palisades. I would remember telling Gawain something like that. Did I? Is it... Did we know each other before all of this? No, that's implausible. It must be some sort of wrinkle in whatever this place is. I don't know. No, time to farm pumpkins. Time to farm pumpkins. This is fine. I love pumpkins. Pumpkins make pumpkin pie, which is delicious. And very nutritious and filling, and excellent for hunger bar saturation. And I'm out of pumpkins. Time to harvest, berries. Alright, there we go. It's only slightly faster than just, smacking all of them, but I don't have room for all of these. That's great. I love that. Amazing. Amazing! God damn it! There are more of you here than there were yesterday. There are more of you here than there were this morning. Where are you coming from? Okay. Oh wait, no. I'm storing the berries in, next to the logs. Over here. Or it was, yeah, they can go there. All of the berries. Good. Nope. It's fine. No, you know, you live in a nightmare for long enough, and you just kind of, you know, you just get used to it, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna build and make stuff and it's almost you know, it's almost as if this is normal, which it's not, and upon reflection, I do not wish to consider it normal ever at all. Okay, I have not felt like this in a bit. I didn't miss it. Didn't miss it, I'll say that. Okay. I guess... Fine. He's not terrible. He probably has information that's helpful. I mean, we're on neutral terms right now, right? I gave you my stuff back. I told him about the bomb in August's attic. Gave him a couple of apples. That's how people behave when they don't absolutely detest each other, I think. Probably be thrilled to have more volunteers for his little community. I wonder if... Who left this open? Did I leave that open? I probably left that open. Ugh. I think that. I wonder if that's what he's after. Just came around to the idea more quickly than I did. Get everyone together, get all the information you need, and then get out as quickly as possible. Okay. I'm going to... Nope. Need that. I am going to go and, no, if I try to lie down, I'm just gonna keep thinking about this. I have space again. Inventory management, my abhorred. Nether star will be useful for mining. I think I remember how to craft a beacon. It's also got obsidian in it, right? Do I have any here? I don't. Is that me? Did I do that? Probably when I was building the super smelter. Okay. No. Nothing in there. No obsidian, at least. Okay, great. I gotta craft another bookshelf. Well, no, I don't have to craft another bookshelf. I have bookshelves. I have so many bookshelves. I don't know why stars gave me so many bookshelves. I'm not complaining, but, you know, it's just a little weird. Alright, need to put a lantern back there as well. Beacon. How does one? Alright, yeah, it's obsidian and glass. It's only 3 obsidian. I have 2 obsidian. I have 2 obsidian. I just need 1 more. I can make 1. Yes. Yes. Okay, inventory management. Nope, put the iron over here. Okay, it's fine. Focus. Focus, you're fine. Nothing's wrong. Everything's wrong. It can't get any more wrong. Okay. So I leave it in the... I hate everything. I hate everything. Out of my way, beloveds. I'm busy. I'm sorry? Do I not remember how obsidian works? Am I... Am I a fool? How do I... No, Noppin probably wouldn't know. They didn't even know that lava was painful. It is most commonly found when water flows over lava. Okay. Definitely didn't just look that up. Look, I have limited lava to test this with. Need more dirt. Look, if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna log off. I'm just gonna rage quit. Thank goodness. I was gonna say. There we go. Alright, shovel. Nope. Time to make a beacon. Alright, there. Okay, we have the obsidian, we have the nether star. We have 1 piece of glass, that's not enough. Do I have more down here? I want to make it. I want to make a beacon. No. Great. What's that? I took all the sand over to the builds. Alright. We are running. We are running. We are jogging. It is absolutely critical and imperative that I do this. know we have tons of glass. So that'll be easy enough. And then I gotta clear out the... Gotta make our little laboratory. That'll be... I mean, that's a big deal. And then I need to get more obsidian to make ender chest and some weakness potions, and it'll be good. It'll be fine. It's fine. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Situation is fine and under control and fine. Glass. Glass, where are you? Here. Crafting table. I know where I know where I place things. I know how to... What was it? Like this? Bam. Oh, it's not, I mean, it's not powered, but it still looks cool. I don't remember if it needs silk touch, and we're not gonna risk it. Where's my silk touch pickaxe? Here it is. I'm there. I was worried for a second. I'm like, it's not breaking. Why is it not breaking? Is it gonna drop just obsidian and make me cry? Alright. We have a beacon. We have blaze powder. We have nether quartz. We have a lot of resources that we didn't have before. This is objectively a good thing. This is positive. This is good. We have information that means nothing. We have memories that aren't right. We have apocalypses. That's great. They seemed so certain that I had told them that that's where I was from. I know I told them about where I remember living. I don't even, I mean, I don't remember what that world was called. I don't even know that it really had a name. Definitely no castles or buttresses or fortifications or whatever that is, whatever a palisade is supposed to be. Come on, let me out. Let me out. Did I stick all my iron in the behind the door? I think I did. Can I use iron, like copper, for this? Can I use copper to power a beacon? Because I don't care about copper otherwise. We'll test it. We'll see if it works. I don't know if it will.
You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how
I don't have enough copper to make it that big. Never mind.
You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame.
I can't find things in my inventory suddenly. I don't know. Alright, alright. That doesn't work. do the basic one for right now. We'll get more copper. It'll be fine. Primary power. Speed, haste, resistance, jump boost, strength, regen. We have to... Okay. Is this not right? Is it supposed to be like, oh, that was a noise. I wanted to do the thing. I don't remember how to do this. We'll figure it out. We'll unlock the technology. Oh, it's the wrong material. Copper, you useless block. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Okay, we're off to get iron blocks. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's great. Alright. There we go. Okay, we'll leave the nether quartz there. Let's see. What else? Anything else? Okay, we'll leave the blaze powder in there for now. We will put the dirt back. Come on. Nope. That is not correct. Okay. Okay. Beacon time. Beacon time. I'm brimming with excitement. I want to activate the beacon and feel very cool. We'll center it. I think. Can I center it? 1, 2, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Here? Is this the center? I think this is the center. Okay. Moment of truth. Advancement made! Look at that! This makes me happy. This feels like the start of something. Okay, it's not all bad. It's not all bad. It's okay. Yay! Okay. Okay, successful day, successful day, successful day. Many, many successes, many good things. Many good things. Navin's happy. Gawaine's got potion supplies. Everything's great. Everything's great. That was fun. That was very fun. We have obtained Beacon, and I'm very happy. Many developments. Many developments. Some that were planned, some that were not. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope y'all have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.